Wow, dude. Yeah. He's my wife's name out. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane jersey. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I'm going to. Okay? There's a lot of people. That was it. Let's see how to smack the shit out of it. He's my wife's name out.
All right, guys. So, Fula come to you with another quick video. So there was something that was brought to my attention with the whole Will and Jada situation. And I hate talking about this situation too much, but you see the beginning of this video and you see the clip at the beginning of the video. I guess like a lot of people are kind of looking into this. Like people are looking into this like pretty deeply now. But what happened is that, when Will went on stage and did what he did in regards to the slap and in regards to the whole, keep my family's name out your effing mouth. When he did that, as I said before in the previous video, it didn't really win any brownie points with Jada Pinkett Smith because she just laughed at him for doing that. If it was so offensive, why was she laughing at him when he did that scene? You know what I mean? Like, why was she laughing at it? When it shouldn't be funny. But yet she had the audacity to be laughing at it. You know what I mean? This just goes to show you that no matter what that dude does, it's not going to be good enough for her. He lost. He already lost when the entanglements happened. That's the thing. He was already fighting a losing battle once he found out about the entanglements. The battle was already lost. That's what I'm trying to say. And so he should just really take his L. You know what I mean? So with that being said, at this point, the only thing left for him to do is move on, but I don't know if he's going to do that. So, I think he figures, I got a few kids with her. I'm already invested in her, you know what I mean? But at this point, he needs to just move on, you know what I mean? It's interesting to say too, I just want to bring this up about this whole situation, is that she called for healing, Jada Pinkett Smith, after the fact that it happened. She called for healing, but at the same time, it was like, she really didn't have a need to heal when she was laughing at the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Like, if you need to heal from it, why were you laughing at it, when it happened, when the incident went down? So again, this just goes to show you one thing, and I want to say something, and this is mostly about Western women in general, be it masculine Monique or Casper Karen, no matter which one it is. No matter what you do, once they lose respect for you, it's not going to be good enough. Okay? There's no way to regain their respect. That's the whole thing that you have to understand. You're not going to regain their respect. You might as well just take your L and move on. Okay? The way they've been programmed, and this is essentially being programmed by not only social media but also their circle of influence, which is other women who don't have respect either, is that no matter what someone does to like garner your respect, it will never be good enough, even if that person is your man. You understand where I'm coming from? So what I say is that you should always respect yourself before you respect them. And there's a lesson that is done in you respecting yourself, right? And that lesson would, like, it may be a lonely lesson, but what I've learned in the past is people will only do to you what you allow them to do. Will allows her to do those things to him. Many of these simp men allow Western women to do the things that they do to these men. Many of these simp men allow Western women to use them for dates, allow them to use them for booty calls, allow them to use them for gifts. It's crazy, but Western women, why would you deal with the sitch? Instead of using the B word, I'm just gonna transition it to the C word, based on where I come from. Anyway, why would you deal with a sitch that literally worships a Birkin bag? Why would you deal with a sitch that literally worships a Maserati? Why would you deal with a sitch that worships Dior? Why would you deal with someone who worships these things? They literally worship them. Okay, so like, why would you deal with someone like that? And even if you do buy that and stuff like that, it's not going to be good enough. It's just going to be like, I want to say, like, the minimum requirement to deal with them. They're not going to want to deal with you if you don't fork out that, and still that's not going to be good enough. You know what I mean? So the point I'm trying to get across is that, sure, Will did that thing. He did that, and you have a lot of these. You have masculine Monique saying, "Oh yeah, he's a real man," and this, that, and the other. And you have, of course, like you have Simpalophagus in the black community, who deal with, who say they love all black women, like, no matter where they come from. You have him saying that, oh yeah, he protected his queen, he protected his, like, sea moss bronze goddess. You have that extreme as well. So here's the thing. With me, and this is going to be very hurtful. But me, I don't love all black women. I'll be the first one to say it. And I don't love, I don't love Tupac women either. I don't love any woman. I don't love Latin women. I don't love Asian women. I don't love Arab women. I don't love any woman. And, but I will say that my alignment is more of it towards the traditional African woman, or the traditional, no matter where she comes from, be it she's from the continent of Africa, be it that she's in Latin America, be it that she's in the Caribbean, or be it that she's even in the Arab world, because you still have a lot of Arabs who have African descent. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, they have continental African descent. So that's where my inclination is towards. Don't get it twisted, but I don't love them. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, I don't love them, but those are who I fancy, right? So with that being said, never allow yourself to fall in love like how Will has fell in love. it will not be respected by a woman. Okay. The laugh that Jada Pinkett made is like she's probably like, man, this nigga's a joke. You know what I mean? That's probably what she was thinking. So with that being said, just stay on your square, get new hobbies. And if you do find that girl that's going to be part of your program and who's going to enhance your life, who's going to add to your life, who's going to benefit your life, who's going to be an asset and not a liability, then yes, take her. If you're going to find a girl who is like Dwayne Wade's first wife, yes, you take her. If you're going to find a woman who is like, let's see, well, this is very difficult to find, but if you're going to find like a Khadijah type woman, radiyallahu an, or any one of Nayladu's wives, alayhi salatu salam, that's a lot to ask for. That's very heavy to ask for. But if you find that pious woman, then yes, you invest in her, because she's gonna do nothing but enhance your life, add to your life. Okay. Never go for these wicked Vallejo or Tubac women. They're here's the thing. I'm going to end it on this. When you look at Will Smith, when you look at Sierra, when you look at Russell Wilson, when you look at Jada, the women are sucking the life out of these men, okay? And the men are allowing it to happen. They're letting it happen. Don't be in that situation where you're letting these women suck the life out of you, okay? Where it has to get to that point where at first you were laughing at the joke, but then you went on stage and you slapped the dude, and the slap wasn't even that fluid. You know what I mean? Never let that happen. So I think with Will Smith, and I'm going to end on this note. I think with Will Smith, the thing is that he basically knows that if he divorces Jada Pinkett Smith, that she wins. She's going to win. And he's going to be like, I guess you could say, he's going to be down. Meaning that he's gonna lose the money. He's gonna lose the pretty much the whole pie, right? So with that being said, that's probably why he doesn't initiate the divorce. And it's understandable. But at the same time, sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. And I think by him just staying with Jada, it's just that he's going to be taking millions or let's just say hundreds of steps back without moving forward. But with that being said, that's all I got for this subject. The main message I want to convey with this subject is that Jada Pinkett pretty much looked at what he did as comedy and not as anything of honor and dignity, in that it will still not give him points with her, But with that being said, that's all I got. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Fuller signing out on Jad Ahmed.